right, everybody, it has been a couple of days later from me mowing down the hay. Sunday night we had a pretty low chance of rain, but turns out we got rain. Out here at the farm, pretty close to 1.5 inches of rain. It really varied on where you're at, but it is now Tuesday because yesterday with that rain we had quite a bit of wind damage there in town. Out at the farm we didn't have too much, kind of got lucky there. Luckily our house was pretty much unscathed. There's one tab that got flipped up throughout all that mess, but some of my neighbors didn't get quite so lucky. They had holes in roofs and whatnot, and had power ripped from their house. We did lose power between the farm here and us in town, basically about 24 hours or just a little bit more. My parents got power in the middle of the night there about 1:30 here this morning, but as far as we know, nothing lost as far as freezer or fridge. Granted, you guys probably don't care too much about it, but we had a pretty hot and pretty breezy day yesterday. It's kind of the same way today. The hay's dry again. It may be a few spots where it's kind of wet just because, but with that wind, we've lost some of the hay a little bit in places where the wind just blew it away. And like for instance across here, and some of the water has carried it into the ditch, because this is a ditch right here. So it's gonna be kind of fun. I'll probably try to stick the rake over there a little bit, try to help pull it out, because hay's still good, it's just in the ditch. So I'm gonna get the 1070 unhooked here today, and we're going to rake it. I'll probably let it sit for a little bit. We've been debating about mowing off the prairie that is down here in the bottom of this hayfield where I done the brome. This is on super view, so you probably can't see that very good, but it's down there. There's some hay down there, and we'll see about trying to mow that off in between, letting this kind of dry out a little bit more in some wet spots and whatnot. So anyways, I'm gonna quit jabbering and I'm gonna get the rake hooked on to the 1070, and we'll go from there. That got this little hay patch raked up. I'm gonna let it sit for a while. The ground's got a little bit of moisture to it, but other than that, it's pretty much ready to go. There is a few green spots yet with it being rolled over. Hopefully it'll dry out here this afternoon. I'm gonna get a hold of my dad and see if he thinks it's all right to mow down the prairie that's back here, and if that's all right, well then I will work on that. If not, there's a tire on a 70/30 to work on, so I'm gonna get this thing up to the top of the hill and unhook it from the rake at least. Alright, I was going along here and had the 7th bale dumped and started going, and PTO started slowing down and the bale quit turning and started slipping here at the slip clutch, which is the first time that that's happened this year. My dad and I worked over that one because this is his baler, so I'm gonna run to the shop, grab some tools to maybe tighten up the slip clutch and see if that will help. It'll give this thing an opportunity to cool down too, because once it starts slipping, well, it creates heat and then it just gets worse. So I'll see if I can get some more out of it, and we'll go from there. Maybe a thing that we take the thing off and put the 2 new disc clutch discs that I bought a couple years ago for mine into this one, because mine was slipping, but then we tightened it up and got the oil out of everything and she ain't been slipping. So anyways, I'm gonna run to the shop and grab some tools. All right, back over here with everything that I need. Got Allen wrench, good punch. I already got a hammer, so get to working on this thing. First thing we're gonna need to do is undo the set screw. All right, got that backed off a little ways. And now to swing the hammer for a little bit here. See what that's like. Alright, I started with the next bale here, and the pickup started jumping, and it is off on the bat that's down in there. As you can see over to the side over there, I'll zoom in for you, but there ain't no bolts in that. And they're supposed to be. So I guess I'm gonna run over to the house, eat some supper, and get some bolts. And get some more tools, of course. So here we go. All right, I am back over here and I had a little supper and I got what I needed. So I'm gonna tear into this and take the first, or well, the second and the third ring off there and try to get down to that. I'll have to get it rotated too, because right now it's flipped backwards of what it's supposed to be. So here we go. Got the timing fixed. I had it off just a little bit. It turns out it rotates in the position that I had it, and I had it a little bit off. So here we go with try number 2. Oh yeah, that works. Well, that's all I'm gonna do here tonight. That killed quite a bit of time, and kiddos want to be home and in bed. So I'll try to pick this up tomorrow and see what tomorrow holds, I guess. I do have to work tomorrow, so it'll be after 2:30 before I'm back out and doing something. So alright, good afternoon. It is the next day here and I just got off of work. We did have a shower there in town a couple of times this morning, but once I got out here, the further away from town I got, the drier it is. And by the time I get out here to the hayfield, it is still dry. So there is a couple of rain showers that are off in the distance, but I don't know exactly if they're headed this way or not. I can't get my radar to pull up or anything. So I'm gonna quit jabbering and put you all on time lapse, and you can see me go back and forth in the field here baling up. don't know when this thing exactly died, but was having trouble with getting to almost a full bale, and it unlocked on me. Well, got out and started doing a little more investigation, and this roller lock is gone. It's supposed to be like that. I've done walked the hayfield, can't find it, and in the meanwhile, these have been bent in the past. The flat bar that goes from here up to here on both sides is bent. I've already got them off, because if they've been bent once and now this is the second time or third time or fifth time, who knows. Well, might as well just take them off, but they got a nice crook to them, both of them do. So go over to Dad's parts baler and grab those off of that, and roller lock. So that puts an end to me for today. Used my truck a little bit to unroll the big full-size bale, and now it's got a big hump on the one side, on the front side, so I can't roll it anymore by hand. I tried, and so I'm gonna have to find a good way to get that moved. I'll probably use the tractor or something like that, but almost have this whipped. It was getting really close to a full-size bale, but since this is the second time being baled, this probably be even smaller with it breaking up and whatnot. But there's a little bit of piddly down there that's fairly heavy, so probably a good stopping point anyways. But I don't have time to mow some more hay today. It's Wednesday, so we're gonna go to church tonight, so I will call it quits for tonight anyways. I'll probably go try to take off what's on my dad's parts baler, so then that it's at least ready to go to come over here. So I will pick this up somewhere else. Still?
Ground all the burr off the outside edge. Okay. Well, you want to, how am I going to keep hold of it? Might need bigger ones? Bigger, right?
everybody, here's the end of the video. I do apologize that there wasn't much explanation towards the last there. I had 2 clips that I just can't find on that SD card. What we ended up doing is finding one side of the roller lock that we had there. I just stumbled across it out in the hayfield by chance, and we made the other side, which was just a flat piece of 1/2-inch steel, and we just cut it out and sized it down to what it needed to be. But it put us back into business, which that's what we needed to do. We brought it back to the shop and welded them both into place, so then we ain't gonna lose them. So on my baler, they're the welded on, and my dad's parts baler, his original one there, they were welded on also. So just a thing that they changed throughout the process of the F's, that after a while they just started welding them because they were just a set screw into them. But if you got to this point in the video, I just want to say thank you, and it sure does mean a lot. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. It's free, and it sure helps us out. We're awfully getting close to 1,000 subscribers here, which is quite a milestone here on YouTube, as everyone kind of knows. But anyways, if you like this sort of content, give the video a thumbs up. And with today being Labor Day, I just want to wish everybody a happy Labor Day. And another reminder too, as we're coming up close to this weekend here, we're going to be at the Power of the Past that's here in Ottawa, Kansas. We're going to be there all 3 days. We are, of course, helping out with the show, so we'll probably be running all over the place, but we're planning on staying around all day, 3 days. So be sure to look us up if you come on down. It's $5 to get in for all 3 days. So with that though, I just want to say we'll see y'all on the next one.